Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Cordamt. We are back for our playthrough of Tyranny. Now, you may have noticed my voice is completely messed up. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem during the course of the video, but yeah, I am going to sound a little bit different. So we are in the Bastard's Wound. In the previous episode, I considered siding with Jaspos, the Master of Napping, but given that Wagstaff is a spellcaster, a sage, and I'm mainly focusing on spellcasting and my main character is a spellcaster, I am actually going to side with him just in case we get some kind of reward, which might be spell related, like a sigil, an accent, something like that. So I looked online, I couldn't actually find anything specifying that, but I'm going to do it just in case. So yeah, we've seen this before. I will just go through it. And we want to let the settlement continue the operations as normal. So he wants my help. I think he wants us to kill somebody, doesn't he? She's a risk to everyone living here. The woman hates me. Having dealings with her with the past is a mistake, and I'll be damned if I let her renal. Okay. I'll find her. Okay, that's done. So by doing this, we cannot actually complete this conversation with Jaspos there, but that's okay. This is what I want. And I think I had looked over a couple of merchants. I had found this, right? Nothing here. I'm not sure if this guy matters. I might be skipping some more dialogue than usual just because my my voice cannot withstand it. Okay, yeah, it's just lore, no quest, nothing. Merchant Palagina. So she had a couple of cool things, but nothing I wanted right now. Mel doesn't say anything. I did learn that we might get some quests from Mel after we complete this initial quest. That much I did kind of spoil myself when I was searching for the potential rewards. The forge bound apprentice stares intently at the amber hide he holds aloft, pounding its surface methodically with a heavy iron mace. Light from the nearby hearth dances across his eyes. As you draw closer, the pungent odors of tanning agents thickens in the air. He turns to you wearing a stoic expression. Is there a problem? You need something? Okay, so what's your role here? Apprenticing under Jaspos. Okay, again it's just lore. Oh right, she has the sickness, doesn't she? I think she's Jaspos's wife. Isley. With the spawn inside, the forge-bound smith unfastens the strap around one of her pauldrons and drops the metal appendage to the floor, exposing a muscular figure. She quickly traces the sigil with her ungloved hand and touches a hammer dangling from her smock, frowning as it stubbornly remains inert and unsympathetic to her magical entreaties. She glances up at you as you approach. Sorry, Fatebinder, my spellcraft hasn't been cooperative of late. I take it you are not here to talk about my preoccupations? Anything in particular you would like to discuss? So what do you do? Oh, she's an apprentice. I thought she was his wife. Lore. She's becoming one of the sleepers. Yep, the sleepless, sorry. Okay, so just lore here. We had spoken with this guy though, didn't we? Okay. What about you, Sophia? Nothing. Okay. Okay, so who am I missing in terms of merchants? We've been here, spoken to them. Ah, right, we had seen this, which is potentially interesting. I did also kind of want these potions. It's expensive though. Yeah, I'll still take them. I make use of them, so I like to have them with me. Oh god, more. It's very expensive. Remarkable sigil of strength. I'm thinking this is just an improved version of the strength one. Yeah, okay. So not yet. Too expensive.
I cannot.
And I think that's pretty much it.
No can do.
Alright, so with this, I think we're gonna go for Wagstaff's quest. Get that one going. Let me just see what I have. Yeah, this is Wagstaff's quest. We do not yet have access to the lower sections. We need to do that. Ah, I was leaving this one for later, right? Yeah, I was. Same thing here, I believe. Same thing here. And this one, of course, we have to wait. Oh, we got this new thing here. Do I want to update something for it? Yeah, I do. Really, why wasn't I using this? Huh. This shouldn't matter. Sure. Oh yeah, baby. I want that. But no. Sorry. Wait, I have this here. I thought I thought I had removed this. Because this is the line spell, isn't it? It is. I'm not sure if I care too much about this spell. I guess for right now we'll just leave it and let's see. Okay, sorry, I have a lot of stuff to update because I apparently should have done this before. But I keep forgetting I had better versions of some of my sigils. Okay. Alright. Quick save. Now, where do I want to go? Lethian's Crossing. Where is Lethian's Crossing? Isn't it here? Yes, it is. Okay. This will also give me a chance to look at my spires and upgrade some more stuff. And I think I'm also gonna upgrade Barek's armor. Okay, now where is this lady? Melita. Well, okay, first try. She's over there. I'm not sure if it's like, if I feel okay with killing this person. A slender woman picks through produce in a carried sack. Her hands appear focused on finding a particular piece of fruit, but her eyes are intent on the other shoppers in the marketplace below. A man passes by her, accidentally dropping a pouch as he goes. She bends down to retrieve it and hands it back to him. Careful, you almost lost this. He takes the pouch with a blushing smile and promptly walks away, clutching the pouch close to his side. The woman spots your approach as the man walks away. Greetings, how may I be of service? Clever. I almost didn't see you palm those rings into that pouch. Almost. I didn't realize I had an audience. Must be a sign I'm slowing down after all these years. Don't worry, nothing underhanded. Just trying to repay a debt on the quiet. Certainly someone such as yourself understands the need for discretion. I doubt it. Nice try. Nice trick. I see pickpockets and things like that all the time. Oh, just because I can deftly snatch a ring purse doesn't mean I... A nervous smile spreads across her face. I should stop this line of reasoning while I'm ahead. She looks at you with a nervous smile. Is there something I can do for you? Melita, I presume you must be the peddler my friend mentioned. Yes, that's me, but while I'm in town, Xanta will suffice. In my line of work, discretion is lesson number 1. Although it seems someone else failed in their discretion, else you wouldn't be here. Just what are you here to peddle? I used to specialize in written things, but the schools are gone, and so are most of my clients. These days I mostly deal in wineskins, shoes, and lamp oil. Nothing glamorous, but what else do people need during times such as these? Wagstaff sent me to find you. Did he now? I suppose it needs a reminder in our code of confidentiality. If I may ask, how and where did you run into Wagstaff? You gripe about confidentiality and then you ask where he is? Come on. Can't fault me for trying. I need to find Phoebe. Well, the fact that I know her, that's free. Current information costs extra, and information on friends costs extra. So this isn't the kind of question I'm comfortable answering. I'm not gonna pay this. Intimidate. I assure you, you'll be less comfortable not answering the question. We got some wrath, but that's fine. No need for the sort of talk. I have no want for trouble. Let's just keep things civil. Phoebe sends me the occasional missive. Last I heard from her, she's doubled back toward the burning library. She's got herself the dangerous notion that she can recover scripts from her old home, though I think she's avoiding the actual library, seeing as it's the epicenter of devastation. Oh, she mentioned the place called Phlogiston. Think she means the village that used to be called Babbling Springs before the war, out in the contested lands. And that's as much as I know about where to find her. If you can't find her there, maybe she's taking her chance at the library itself. Alright. Okay. So first, I want to go to my spire and check out on my upgrades and stuff. Because I should have some items ready. Heart's Blood. The Archon of Blood. It's an ancient... a dagger. Dagger, okay. And nothing else. Oh, wait. No, I can. Alright. Wasn't there somebody else that also... No. Tempting. Dude, I can train so much stuff if I want to. I don't want to think about that right now, though. Okay. Let's check out the other spire. Phlogiston seems to be very far away. And why is that name so familiar to me? Phlogiston. You have a great bow, iron heater shield, and 6 camping supplies. Okay. Forge. Yeah, it's over there. I wonder if this will allow me to go to the the burning library. Okay, ingots basically. Cannot do this yet. Yep. Heart's Blood. Nah, I don't want to be below this amount of HP. Okay. Oh, what is this? Okay. Not wanting to spend too much... Oh, wait. So how much would this cost me? That's fine. It's kind of also fine. But let me do one of each first, I think. This is the most important one. Okay, 78, this goes up by a lot. Recovery also goes down. Need more forge recruits. Okay. Let's just keep it like this for right now. And I want to go there. Doesn't seem to be too far away. Just gonna quick save. Not really sure what to expect from all of this, honestly. That looks cool. Am I gonna be under the edict here? Oh, yes, I am. Oh. Plus 15 to all magic skills, plus 15 control fire and empowered bane. I don't like the empowered bane part. I like everything else though. Quick save and let's stealth up. Seems to be a short area. Small area, I mean. Skinner, we have Scarlet Chorus there. I imagine that's a fight. A barrel.
You didn't see nothing.
Okay, I guess we're gonna fight these guys here. Are they very spread apart? They seem to be very spread apart. Okay, I'm gonna meet them here. It kind of works like a semi-choke point anyway, so I'll do it.
No can do.
On the lookout.
Okay, so let's have you shield on Barik, polish arms on Verse, mirror image. Oh god, I have to get closer. Yeah, okay. So shield on Barik, polish arms, mirror image, and you go for greater renewal, followed by guidance, followed by that.
Sorry, we can't.
Raven Ash protects.
Okay, so you buff yourself, you buff yourself. And we should be good to go. You stealth up, you don't stealth up.
You didn't see nothing.
Come closer, chum. The soldier twirls his axe as he calls out to you. Let's have a good look at you. The chorus warrior scans you from head to toe, twirling his axe and puffing up his chest as he looks you over. The boss said we're only free to kill this favor, but if you've come here for a fight, I'm sure we can oblige. So what brings you to this shit stain of a village? Who's in charge here? That would be Kraskalia. She's the one always looking like she's having a shittier time than everyone else. Look for the blood chanter on the rooftop north of here. No doubt she's contemplating whether or not our problems can be solved with, oh, I don't know, fire? I'm here for a sage named Phoebe. I'm gonna start with this one here. What's your role in the gang? Me? I'm the fun one. Kalia makes decisions, but I get to enforce them. When things are quiet, I'm the hunt master, since none of these jolly idiots can discern deer spoor from dog shit. Okay, I'm here for the sage. You could be in luck. We've captured a few that were lurking in the area, but I didn't pay attention to their names. When you're trying to interrogate them, details like that feel so secondary. You should talk to the boss about them. Did you learn something from them? This isn't the sort of thing I should be sharing with outsiders. Talk to Kraskalia yourself if you care so much. Okay. So, no point in attacking right now. So, no fight, sadly.
No can do.
And he said, look north, right? Needle, toe, and contusion. A short, shifty-eyed man puffs up his chest as you approach. Didn't expect to see many visitors here. What do you need? Know anything about captured sages? I only know we're under order to snap them and interrogate them. Kraskal is the one who should... Okay. What's your role? Blah, blah, blah. Are you friend? Let's glare silently. Not friend, not friend. It's okay, no thumping. Don't roll it up like that, doesn't take much to confuse her. What do you want? What happened to your forehead? What do you mean? Did I make a mess again? Okay. So is this just... This is just whatever, isn't it?
You learn something every day.
Oh, nice. Uh-oh. She has a parchment. The drawing looks fair. I could make a prettier copy for you. Sure. Sigil of piercing. Okay. Already know it. Fine. Crascalia. We did level up though. Let me see if it's gonna be a simple level up here. So I'm at 19. I'll go for quickness. And what was I doing here actually? I had this, refuse pain. More spell slots, right. Gaining a bonus to their attributes. Switch positions, point of honor. 4%, no. Okay, I feel like I will need to think about this one. This is cool. Also cool. Okay, I'll decide what to do here at a later stage. Well, there's Phoebe. And if we have a fight, it's gonna be a messy fight, isn't it? Because I'm gonna get flanked. Okay, so if we fight, I wanna fight here. Like Barik stays here and we stay over there. So let's just rebuff. Gonna wait out our 15 seconds here. In fast mode. No point in risking dying for no reason. Okay, so quick save. And let's do the usual thing. You take longer. That's okay. Okay, now you go over there. You buff him up. And you buff yourself, and you buff yourself.
Count.
Why not? Okay, so stealth up, and you speak to her.
You didn't.
A tall, heavily scarred blood chanter stands before 3 bound and bloodied sages. She raises her palm, bright orange with her natural heat, and presses it to one of her captive's eyes. His agonizing screams blend together with his hiss of cooking flesh, ending only after he slumps over, passed out. She hears your approach and turns around, panting slightly from exertion. Kairos' fetid merkin, a fate binder out here of all places. She winces briefly, patting a tightly wound bandage covering her ribs. I know the voices of Narat want your eviscerated heart, but I have no interest in trying to collect. Not when we have work to do. I'd prefer my gang save our strength to fight as favored, so keep your weapons lowered and we'll do the same. So what do you want? How do you get that wound? I let my guard down. Didn't watch my flank, got slashed in the ribs by some run sage and his ridiculous quill knife. She grimaces as she adjusts the bandages around the midsection. Discreetly slide the knife between her ribs? Okay. What were the sages doing here when you found them? Nothing seems to arouse these sages more than the idea of reclaiming their precious knowledge. No doubt they meant to sneak into the burning library. Otherwise, why trudge through this sad eyesore of a country? They aren't talking though. Not that these sages could ever get past our garrison unless they meant to take a different route. They may be soft, but they aren't idiots. They're up to something and I'm going to find out. Dude, I don't like torturers. Is she gonna see me do this? I'm gonna kill the bitch. Discreetly slide a knife between her ribs. Before the blood chanter can react, you step forward and push a knife through the bandages covering her ribs. Kali lets out a choked gasp and falls to the ground where she continues to flail and hiss. You smash your knee into the side of her neck and pin her with it, twisting the knife while her limbs twitch weakly underneath you. It's not long before she grows still. Okay. What happened? Nothing. It was the wind. A Ragwort rushes over and flips Kali onto her back, revealing the bloody bandages covering her former leader's ribs. Motherless whore! She's really dead! She directs a suspicious glare in your direction. We can lie, or I can say I killed her. She was wailing on the prisoners when she fell over. I think she tore open an old wound. I mean, I kinda wanna kill them, but... yeah, I'll go with this one. Old Cressy was a tough bitch. Getting her to admit to any wounds was like pulling teeth. These fucking sages did get in a lucky slash with her. If only she let me know how bad it was, I could have stitched it up. Okay. You should inform the rest, I'll deal with the sages. Take advantage of this for the newly in your gang. Go inform the rest. Alright, thanks, Fatebinder. She glances once more at Kali's still form and shakes her head. This whole outing has gone to shit. I'll be damned if we're to follow that freak Skinner's orders. Kali is dead, we're officially done with this hash heap. Grab your gear, leave the sages, we're moving out. She gives Kali's corpse a frown before turning to leave, now to solve Skinner and the gang's mine. Thanks, Fatebinder. Okay, I guess I'm probably missing some experience and potentially some items by doing this, but... I'll stick with my decision here. She had nothing special. Jeez. Now, do I have to kill her? No, just speak. Another interrogator. Injured and restrained, the middle-aged woman manages a weak smile before swollen and blood-caked lips. Though cuts and burns run the length of her body, her quiet composure grants her a surprising measure of dignity. Apologies if I'm running short on screams. She chuckles, wincing from some unknown pain. Ah, Sage Phoebe. I know she's not called Phoebe, but I'm gonna call her Phoebe. You're looking like you're staying active? Oh, for the love of... Why am I not surprised to see the Overlord's most loyal fanatic on the side of my captors? Who's your friend? This is Sage Phoebe, one of our brighter members, if it pains me to say so. She's an expert in concealment magic, or at least should be expert enough to not have been caught. Let's focus on the task at hand. No matter how many times I try to divulge all that I know, you all seem to think I'm hiding more. So be it. We'll play this little game once more. Ask your questions. Sage's Guilds. Okay. We have favor 3 here. Answer my question and I will discuss your fate. I don't suppose you'll be setting me free if I answer your questions. She strains to hold her head up high, cracking the slightest of smiles. Depends on her cooperation. I suppose I am in no position to decline. She cranes her head upward and awaits your questions with belabored breaths. What were you doing here? Foraging, trying to find food to survive. Ever since the Edict of Fire, I've been homeless and nomadic. Yet I can't bring myself to wander too far from the burning library. It still feels like the center of Taratas to me. Why did you come to this ruined village specifically? Funny I would be asked by the Fatebinder who proclaimed the Edict of Fire. Can you imagine my colleagues fleeing, parchment and scrolls wrapped around their limbs and bursting from their packs? Well, I've been scouring the area, hoping beyond hope to find some scraps of our old writings. I know some survivors passed through this village. It seemed plausible they would stash something here, so I stopped to investigate, and then the chorus found me and the beatings began. Lying by omission will get you nowhere. You risked coming to this village because it seemed plausible someone hid something here? Odd risk to take. The Velm Citadel has fallen, but my mission to gather knowledge remains. I know any plausible lead I follow. Uncertainty is an easy light to peddle. Tell me why you came to this meaningless spot or I mangle your writing hand. Okay. Please, that will be necessary, I'll talk. The truth is, I stashed some old writings in this village years before the war. I came back to recover the texts, but someone beat me to it. So my stash is already looted tonight, and to add insult to injury, these Chorist goons found me. My peers, she gestures toward the other sages, all suffered because I insisted on gathering up old things. A foolish error. What sort of text were you here to recover? Just poetry and almanac, sentimental stuff. I can't imagine such things would interest you. Bitch, you're lying. You're right, I was hoping to hear that you had hidden away some research into some rogue Archon known only to Tearsman. Her eyes light up at your comment. Well, not an unknown Archon, but she bows her head and falls silent. Finish that thought. Though my work was in the earlier stages, I was exploring an adaptation of sorts of old Tidecaster magic. I was working with an expression that allowed earth and alloys to be made liquid, then back into solid. I thought this aqueous metallurgy, as I called it, would change the world of artifice as we know it, but all I've done with the magic is ruin perfectly good trinkets. I fear this magic is doomed to be little more than a novelty. She glances about the area and lets out a long sigh. Well, the chorus are no longer a concern. If you let me go, I'll tell you where I hid the tome. Can we learn about this magic? Because I kinda want it. Done. Now you're into the bargain. As the bonds come undone, she rubs her wrist with a pained smile. Look to the southwest, in a smashed crate between a burned tree and the blackened remains of a house. My magic concealed its image, but if you know where to look, you ought to see it. Thank you for my life, though I feel free to spread the word that I am a corpse. Okay. Life might be easy that way. She slowly picks herself up, readying herself for the long march onward. Safe travels. Now, it's a little bit weird that I didn't get a chance to tell her that Wagstaff was the one who sent me. You know, by going through that line of questioning, it seems a little bit odd to me.
On the lookout.
I know I could have done it earlier, but
Won't happen.
I should have still received the option after the fact. Anyway, she didn't seem to be like a threat to me right now, so I will just let her go. I don't like killing people just because others told me to do so. Okay. So she said the
Curious.
southwest. Was it this one? Remarkable sigil of strength. Was this the one she was talking about? I hope not. Five. Jesus, okay. She said look to the southwest, right? Tome of Aqueous Metallurgy. This book contains an extensive amount of information regarding how to mix forge-bound and Tidecaster magic together in beneficial ways. Oh, that's what... Okay. That's what he wanted. Okay. I thought I was gonna get a new spell. I am now sad. Okay, just double checking for any potential items that I might have missed. I don't think I missed anything. Just go check out this area and then we'll leave. Okay, nothing too special. We want to go... Oh God. There. Encounter in the burning library. As you pick your way through craggy, blasted hills peppered with the charred remnants of trees, the weak breeze carries to your ears distant, muted shouts from somewhere to the east. Approach quietly. You crest your eyes, keeping low to the blackened soil, and see below you 3 groups locked in argument, heated words erupting on all sides. Bright red paint slathered over shoddy leathers identify a small gang of chorusmen, violet capes cling to ironclad members of this favored squad, and quills and scrolls hang from the dusty clothing of a trio of sages. Weapons have been drawn and the members of each group gesture wildly. They have not spotted you yet, distracted as they are with their own argument. God damn it. I have sided with this favored, but I do like the... I like the sages. Listen to the argument. You hang back and try to pick out strands of meaning from the chaotic shouts. It quickly becomes clear that the fight is mostly between the chorus gang leader and their counterpart among the disfavored. The two are fighting over who gets to take the 3 sages' custody. The lead sage, however, interjects half-heartedly to object, claiming that their people won't be taken alive. You notice sages' bags bulge with parchment. Given the proximity to the ruins of the burning library, there's a possibility that these sages carry arcane writings rescued from the sages' former stronghold. God damn it. I want that. Let's attack the chorus gang. We have no option to attack this favored here. Oh man, I do hope I can get those. You charge down the hill towards the commotion, your boots pounding the stone, your weapons lowered against the ragtag sycophants of the Archon of Secrets. Their leader shouts a command and the chorusmen begin drawing bronze and wood. Alright, so no pre-buffs. Actually, maybe pre-buffs. Because they are giving me a chance to do so.
Stepping lightly.
Yeah, we can pre-buff, cool. Disfavored. Something tells me this is gonna be like an easy fight, but I will not risk it.
I got it.
Graven Ash protect.
Okay.
You didn't see me.
What's up? Horde, Bloodhound. I think these guys blow up when they die, right? Horde, Scarlet Fury. That's an important one. Blood Chanter, also important, and Scarlet Fury as well. I would like to kill this guy quickly. Let's see if I can get a chance to do so. Okay. I'm gonna leave stealth because I want to move faster. Yeah, I guess you can also lose stealth here. And target the Blood Chanter. Lantry move up. Okay, so let's see what I can do. I would like Iron Tolling on a Scarlet Fury. Like that. We're gonna get some help as well. So it's gonna be easy. This could be a nice time to use this, right? Did the Iron Tolling go out? Yes. Okay, start smacking people. Again, this feels like a very simple fight. We'll just do that and then follow it up with more line spells and stuff. Like the ball lightning that I love so much. And you go fight that guy.
I will aid you.
Lovely stuns. Like this. I'll turn off slow mode. I don't seem to need it here. Ball lightning. Ball lightning. Nice. Let's fireball this guy. Rhyme spike. This guy. You can smack that guy. Dead. Go stun over there. Fireball there. Bardic smack him. Or just go there, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Let's be off.
A very simple fight. Now I do hope that I am able to get the... oh, what is this? What is this for? Submission gloves. Suffering. On a weapon crit, foe target loses all skills by 10. That's good. But they kinda suck. What is this? Is this a weapon? No. Oh, you can sell this to a merchant for a spare parts. Okay. Let's quick save.
I'd have it no other way.
And let me see if I can convince these guys to let them go or something. I cannot speak to them. Wait, what? I can't do anything. Game. Is the game bugged? Yo. Okay. Let me see if I can go for the other option of joining the argument, because this feels weird to me. Okay, so I'm back actually to where we just were. I had to load the game back to Phlogiston. I didn't have a save just before the encounter. I basically redid the entire Phlogiston area, doing the same options I had done before, and then I started moving towards the Bastard's Wound, but apparently this event right here is just a random event. So I didn't get it, so with that I just loaded back where we were, and I guess we're not gonna get any kind of scrolls out of this. Which makes me sad, but
I cannot.
we did kill some Scarlet Chorusmen, which is cool. We got some items, sure. I just wish I could talk to them and ask for the scrolls. Oh well. Let's continue. So we're gonna give the tome to Wagstaff. I guess we can lie and tell them we killed her. Research items completed. Yeah. Okay. You still say nothing.
Won't happen. I cannot.
Okay. Quick save. Fatebinder. I have news regarding Phoebe. You have? Well, out it then. What happened? Here's the tome of aqueous metallurgy you were really after. You found it! Excellent! Wagstaff snatches a tome with eager hands. I fear this knowledge was lost for all time. Thank you. I assume that the deed is done. I trust Phoebe is no more. I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna say she's dead as requested. The old man nods slowly, closing his eyes in thought as he lets out a long sigh. Then it is done. Thank you. Fatebinder, I thought your arrival would lead us to ruin, but instead you have blessed us with your service. You have my thanks. The Bastard's Wound presents all sorts of threats. The Bane, sparse vegetation, toxic water, perhaps the oddest threat came from within. Reef Talon, former alpha of sorts to our tribe, became wild and uncontrolled. She started to exhibit healing powers, or so it seemed. Yeah, we've heard this before. She could heal the outward symptoms of injuries, but those she treated became sleepless, doomed to waste away. Reef Talon is gone, she finds the old walls, but in her lies an answer to our woes. Her mystically charged blood will allow me to make purifying reagents for decades, probably longer. Oh. Putting her down will also prevent her healing others and making more sleepless. To put it bluntly, kill her, bring back her corpse, and you'll have solved our water and sleepless problems in one slice. You want to use her blood for a purifying agent, but you mentioned that healing power corrupted people. Are you sure this will work? Confident, but not certain. You raise a valid concern, but I have used Rift Talon blood in the earliest iterations of my purification agent. If her blood was problematic, we'd have found that out already the hard way. If you want me to hunt your strongest beastman, you need to offer me something. I could pay you with knowledge and share a little of what I know. I like that. It's not much, but it may amount to something. Why can't you just make more of the purifying agent you've always been making? A losing proposition. The beastmen that guard us would need to be bled, eventually slaughtered. This can be solved by harming one life now instead of many later. Okay, we have an option to think about it. Okay, because when I was looking for the rewards for these quests, I didn't find the rewards, but I did find something mentioning... Okay. Mentioning that we can also get quests from the guy down there, Mel, if we do not start the second quest for Wagstaff or Jaspers. So do you give me a quest now? No. So you still don't care. But let's check out Mel. I am very tempted to go for Wagstaff's quest because he might give me something magic related. But I did see that this might give me more quests, which I find interesting. Yeah, there you go, you see? I wanted to know if you needed any assistance with anything. I too have concerns for the future of the wound, but I do what I do by virtue of not stepping on any toes, and I'm not about to start by angering either of the old men. You have probably noticed that both Jaspers and Wagstaff offer much to our settlement, and you've likely noticed, while they both want the Bastard's Wound to prosper, they're long past working together towards that prosperity. There's another way the wound could succeed, if you're interested. What do you have in mind? Nobody likes to admit it, but this place ran best when Reef Talon was in charge. I know, you're probably thinking this place needs a leader, not a primer, but Jaspers and Wagstaff are going to get or all of us killed eventually. If Reef Talon is alive, she needs to be convinced to come home. But she created the Sleepless, right? Why would you want her back? Yes, and I can be furious over what happened to Lexam, or I can focus on the future of this settlement. I refuse to believe she intentionally sickened people. I think instead she has a magical power, she just needs help controlling. Besides, maybe there are some who were healed by her, but who didn't become sleepless. So you think maybe she healed someone and didn't become sleepless? Huh. It was just a cut, the smallest thing. Mel shows you his lower arm. Whatever Scott is intending to show off is long gone. She pressed her palm on it and it got better. I said nothing for fear of drawing suspicion, but in truth I felt quite fine, though I'd be lying if I said I can sleep easy of late. But it's because I miss Lexem. I'm sure the affliction isn't actually setting in. Or at least I have to think that way. That's very optimistic, dude. How would one bring back Reef Talon? You'd have to find her and convince her to come back, or take advantage of her nature. Her kind uses strength as a form of debate. From what I know of her, she left out of self-loathing over the Sleepless, so the trick is convincing her there's hope. I share Lexem's conviction that Reef Talon didn't intend to make anyone sleepless. Lexem hypothesized it was an unintended side effect of an inexperienced, untrained mystic, meaning such things could be corrected with training. I know Lexem was writing about this subject right before she stopped being able to write. If you can find her corpse down there, I can't imagine the Bane ate her notes. Reef Talon may be too stubborn to ever come back, but many of us miss her. We'd forgive her if she'd forgive us. So again, we can still, I guess, choose if we want this guy or the other guy. What do you get out of this? I get back a leader that doesn't fear the Bane and the only one who can order around the beast without a protracted argument. The young sage has a long sigh, shaking his head. And maybe if I could study Reef Talon, I could find a way to reverse the sleepless disease. It's a silly wager, but it be the only hope of saving Lexem if she's still alive. Okay, so no promise, I'll consider looking into the matter. Well, I hope you consider my request. I only aim to do what's best for this settlement. Okay, so we can still choose what we want to do. Alright, my friends, so I think I am gonna end the episode here. I need to think if I want to go for this guy or the other guy. Level up you, because with the load game... No, the load game is fine, right? Because I went back to where I was. Yeah. I have to think about my talent here, which I need to choose still. But yeah, and then continue exploring the Bastard's Wound. I imagine siding with Mel or Wagstaff will allow me access to the lower parts of the Bastard's Wound, which is what I want to do. So let's look forward to that. As always, I want to thank you all for being here with me on the channel, watching some Tyranny. I hope you guys are enjoying it, even with my busted up voice. Questions, suggestions, anything at all, leave a comment below. If you are enjoying the content, consider subscribing for more. Many more videos coming out soon. It is also a free and easy way to support the channel. I hope to see you all in the next episode, and until then, stay safe everyone.